Welcome to the book titled Economist Gandhi. Economist Gandhi by Jaithirth Rao, also known as Jerry Rao. Jerry is an entrepreneur, founded Emphasis, a highly successful enterprise. Although the book title Economist Gandhi reveals a part of Gandhian, the beauty about Gandhi is that he is rarely a part, rarely is a fraction. He is always Purna and complete. Hence, in this book, Jerry invariably deals with other very crucial aspects that are very close to economics. They are educational and ethical aspects also. It's very interesting. All these three things, economics, education and ethics. Economics, education and ethics are impossible to separate. They can't exist in isolation. It is education which turn out anybody and everybody into economically wealthy, and the immediate fallout of this is a wealthy educated also need to be ethical too. Look at the relationship how Gandhi looks at education, ethics and economics. Hence, the book focuses on education in a very big way. Welcome to Jaithirth Rao's book, Economist Gandhi. Special about this book is the author Jerry Rao will present to the readers the same old Gandhi, Bapu, as an excellent educationist. Yes, excellent educationist. Very few Indians are aware of this truth that Gandhi was excellent educationist. Especially Indian academia is unaware of this, or at least act as if Gandhi the educationist has not existed at all. Friends, it's costly to ignore the words of advice of Jerry Rao, an intellectual and a successful entrepreneur, an industrialist, when he writes so much appreciative of Gandhian education. Jerry announces that Gandhi's educational ideas are unique, universal, original, desirable, feasible, and sustainable. Wow. Jerry announces that Gandhi's educational ideas are unique, universal, original, desirable, feasible, and sustainable. In reality, this is the education which the whole world is searching for and striving for. It's unfortunate that India and the Indian academia has ignored such a superb method of learning, feeling that it is rudimentary, primitive, and unsophisticated. What a blunder we, the Indians, did and damaged ourselves of the benefit otherwise we could have got out of the Mahatma's methods of learning. Three things are worth mentioning in this regard about this book, Economist Gandhi. Jerry brought out the right thing, the education that was lying in our backyard. Number one. Number two, right time it is brought it out. Education is in real bad shape and danger. Two, that is. Three, the right person. Of course, Jerry is the right person to take it out. An industry stalwart, a successful entrepreneur. The chapter title, Tinkering and the Mahatma Gandhi's Ideas on Education, the largest chapter, having 35 pages. These 35 pages are really worth reading for every educated and educating person. Every educated and educating person. Every educated person, after so many years of one's education, despite best education that one has, without exception, will realize what is that she or he missed by not having Gandhian education, and what more one could have realized if they studied on Gandhian model of education. Very precious realizations. Very precious realizations. Friends, welcome back to Economist Gandhi by Jaithirth Rao. Let me try to read few sections from the book. I select a few parts and read for you from the chapter Tinkering and the Mahatma Gandhi, Ideas on Education. Tinkering and the Mahatma Gandhi, Ideas on Education. Okay, let me take up the first pick. Gandhi was concerned with, this is page number 116, page 116. Gandhi was concerned with the physical, educational, mental, moral and spiritual development of his fellow Indians. Though he was primarily addressing his own compatriots in Hind Swaraj, the Mahatma was implicitly reaching out to all humans. Here may lie the first germ of Gandhi's tryst with the economics of human capital. To put it simply, Hind Swaraj demonstrates that Gandhi shares with Smith his concern for human abilities, an expression which sounds prosaic but which is pregnant with extensive possibilities and hints of promise. Page number 116, I read it for you. I will go to the one more section, page number again, it is 116. Gandhi came up with his own suggestions as to how education should be conceived, offered and pursued. This resulted in the Nai Talim or new learning movement. The imprint of the psychologist and the pedagogical expert Maria Montessori is quite clear in Gandhi's conceptual framework for Nai Talim. I will go to one more section, page number 117. Gandhi managed to understand that the development of human abilities along with Smithian lines involved both solitary and community pursuits. It's important to take note of the Mahatma's love for spinning, praying and meditating in solitude, along with his penchant for singing and gardening in groups. The need for combining the activities of solitary individuals and teams imbued with solidarity is taken for granted in modern human capital economics. It is to Gandhi's credit that, in some sense, he anticipated this need to combine the binaries. Friends, I am reading few sections from the book Economist Gandhi by Jaithirth Rao, and specifically the chapter Tinkering and the Mahatma Gandhi's Ideas on Education. Let me pick up one more section, page number 117 again. Gandhi's assertion in his 1916 Allahabad speech that grinding pauperism leads to moral degradation would in fact suggest to us that it was precisely because he was moralist seeking to avoid moral degradation that he was interested in liberating Indians from poverty. This task involved paying attention to their human capital development. We'll go to one more page, page number 123, 1 to 3. The Italian pedagogical pioneer Maria Montessori had independently arrived at the conclusion that activity and engagement with physical objects improved childhood educational outcomes much better than the proverbial blackboard or notebook. We know that Gandhi and Montessori met several times and were quite friendly. Gandhi visited Montessori school during his visit to England for the Round Table Conference. The principal agenda at that time seems to have been education and promotion of world peace. But it is pretty safe to assume that Gandhi was acquainted with and supportive of Montessori's approach to education. As we will presently examine, Gandhi's own Nai Talim or new learning plans were almost derivative of Montessori's theories in many ways. We'll go to page number 131. I'm reading from the book Economist Gandhi by Jaithirth Rao, specifically the chapter on tinkering and the Mahatma Gandhi's ideas on education. I'm picking up a section from page number 131. So what then was Gandhi's prescription for wholesome human capital development in his country? He called it Nai Talim or new learning. Like Corelli Barnett, Gandhi was opposed to an excessively theoretical and academic system of education, which was the norm in British India. As we have discussed, Gandhi was committed to tinkering for multiple reasons. Spinning on the charkha not only involved Montessori's concern with motor skills and enhanced learning, but also contributed to acquisition of the disciplines of silence and meditation. Music and gardening were instrumental in the development of skills associated with modern expression teamwork. This I read from page number 131. Let me go to page number 136. It's important to stop away from Nai Talim's several associated ideas which may not even have been central to its conceptualization. This will enable us to evaluate the system on its own terms and to even understand its contemporary relevance in human capital development. One more section. It is from page number 151 from Economist Gandhi by Jaithirth Rao, page 151. To look for an either-or resolution is in all probability not going to be fruitful. The appropriate way forward may be to agree that elements of Nai Talim, particularly its focus on hands-on tinkering, can add to and improve our school education system. To start with, spinning, carpentry, smithy, weaving, gardening can be included as important subjects in our school curriculum. It is vital that these disciplines not be accorded the stuff whose marks and grades don't count. Friends, I will stop here about the book. You are again welcome to Economist Gandhi by Jaithirth Rao. And amazingly, author has brought back the importance of Gandhian education and Gandhi as an educationist. Hope you lay your hands on the book. Thank you very much for your time. See you. Bye. Thank you.